Good morning, boys, on a Bears Friday. Bears, Bills tomorrow. Pregame starting at 8. Caleb Williams starting. It's preseason football. I usually temper my expectation and my excitement for this because I know what it is. Last night, Patriots play the Panthers. Drake May gets on the field, throws 3 passes. Good night, goodbye. Bailey Zappi time. Like, it's not It's not real football. It's not going to be this incredible moment. It's not what Sundays are going to be starting in September. But shot or no shot, it's pretty exciting. Caleb Williams is going to start for the Bears tomorrow.
It's a shot. And so here's what's happened, Shay. Follow me now. This is what's happened. With the NFL, we have become the regional college football fan. The regional college football fan, the season goes and comes. You can play your bowl game, right? But, Cap, for 8 months, 9 months, they're talking about every part of that football team. Athens, Georgia, Auburn, Alabama, Tennessee. Doesn't matter. If you are a diehard college football fan, you know what's on those college football channels that we listen to on Sirius XM? College football, breaking down the line, breaking down what could be, breaking down. This is what the NFL has turned into, in which we've been talking about it all spring and summer, and now it's here. So it's good to see it. Even though it's preseason, the idea that it's on our TV is pretty exciting because we're finally here.
Yeah, and the weather's supposed to be beautiful, and normally I'd be like, I'm outside. I'm going to be locked in on being in the sunshine. I got to watch the game. Caleb in our uniform, not at practice, not in training camp. Caleb, even though it's preseason, I'm going to watch Caleb and Rome and DJ and Keen. Yeah, I'm in. Sign me up.
You just wait, Cap. The NFL is going to be so big that in April and May, there's going to be spring games like college.
No shot.
It's going to be red against blue.
Yeah, the Packers already do that ridiculous family night thing with at Lambeau Field. They're going to start playing the green and white game in middle of spring.
It's funny you said that because I asked Tyson Bagent, I said, when did they give you the playbook for Waldron? He got hired in February. I said, did you get the book right? No. He said, you have to give your mind a break. Mm-hmm. You cannot just have 12 months of football. You can't do it. He said, I didn't get till April.
It's fair.
Yeah. He said, and gave me like almost 3 full months to just clear my head, work out, take care of my body, relax, but not install. No. He said, you'll burn out that way.
You just wait until the blue and orange game at Soldier Field in the spring.
The blue and orange game.
Brother.
Right.
And it'll be televised. Sam Rosen will be there. Sam, we go down to the sidelines. Here's Lou Canellis. Lou. Wow. All right, Sam. Thank you. As he wipes his brow.
Wow. Who's doing the game tomorrow? Amin?
Adam Amin and Jim Miller.
Bring it on.
That's your combo.
Love Adam Amin. Jim too, but Adam's a buddy. I love Adam Amin. I think he's awesome.
My old intern.
How about that?
How about Sam Rosen? Don't you love Sam? No?
He's still with him.
Is he still?
God, man.
Killing Sam Rosen.
I didn't kill him. I asked.
No, yes, he's alive.
Damn.
Voice of the Rangers.
He is.
New York Rangers, yep.
Hey, congrats to our buddy Judd Surratt, voice of the Bruins.
That would be a teammate, right?
Sam Rosen.
Rangers are on ESPN New York, right? I believe they are.
They are.
Okay, that's a teammate. Don't do that. Kind of.
Oh,
like Michael Kay.
Wow.
Here's Shay Norling.
Best booth in baseball. The Bears head coach Matt Eberflus talked to Kay Adams yesterday, addressed some of the rumors that they could be using Rome Odunze as the primary punt returner.
Well, he's good at it, number one.
He didn't do it in college. We looked it up. He did it 3 times
yeah,
in college.
but he's done it in the past. He said, hey, I can return punts, and he talked to us about it during the draft process. And he's really, really good at it, and he's dynamic back there. And we'll see if we're going to get him a couple touches in the game. We'll see about that in terms of the other guys too. And he's got speed and he's got explosion, and he certainly can, yards after catch. You see that, and he can break tackles. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, a lot of people have an issue with this. You're taking top receiver on your depth chart, ostensibly your wide receiver 3, potentially your wide receiver 2, kind of depends how it plays out. Top 10 pick in the draft, you're putting him back there on punt returns. But shot or no shot, this is a good use of Rome Odunze.
No shot. don't do this. They did this with Leslie Frazier in the Super Bowl, the
Yeah.
best cover corner in the NFL.
Yeah.
The best.
Number 21.
And guess what? Blew his ACL, and they didn't have surgery like they have today. Career was basically ruined.
I wasn't too keen on Galton McKinnon back there, but there was speed.
Remember, the Bears fell behind 10-0 to the then Washington Redskins at Soldier Field, 85.
Mhm.
Willie Galt catches it at the 5. Willie Galt's in the end zone like 8 seconds.
God.
Oh, my God. I'm like, he's not that good a receiver. Let him do it.
Odunze, no shot. Absolutely not. However, Shay, if you listen closely to that sound, Kay Adams is like the rest of us. Like she questioned in the question, like, yeah, Velus Jones, he really didn't do that. I mean, she's right there on top before he gave you an answer. Pretty good. Jay Moore, play the first 10 seconds of that. Going back to the conversation that Kay Adams had with Matt Eberflus.
Well, he's good at it. Number one.
He didn't do it in college. We looked it up. He did it 3 times
Yeah,
in
but
college.
he's done it in the past. He said, hey, I can return punts, and he talked to us about it during the draft process.
Yeah, as you can see right there, the question right there, questioning him. Like, he didn't do that in college. Yeah, but we like him back there. Okay.
Yeah, but he can do it.
Yeah. Interesting.
He did, I think, 3 punt returns at Washington. One of them was an 83-yard touchdown. So obviously he's good at it if given the opportunity, but he was Washington's most explosive weapon. Of course he wasn't returning punts. You can't do that.
See? He liked him back there, though, because they think speed kills. It does if it's accurate.
It does.
Yeah, it kills.
I just don't need him getting blasted on punt returns.
Oh, I agree with you. I don't want Odunze back there.
But didn't Neil Anderson, when he came here, I think Neil played, 1 year with Walter? Didn't Neil return kicks and he was really good at it? And he covered kicks.
I don't want to
pretty
lie.
sure.
I don't remember.
I'm going to look at it.
I know that man was a Pro Bowler.
Oh, that guy was a stud.
Not saying that Neil Anderson was Walter Payton, but there wasn't a lot left on the. It wasn't like there was this huge drop off. When Walter retired, Neil was right in there getting the job done. I recall that.
God, Neil Anderson's 59 years old.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
59.
Neil.
I mean, oh my God.
Neil was good.
And next week, it's August 14. Next week. What's today? The 9th?
Mm-hmm.
Next week, he turns 60. That is sick.
Your memories of Neil Anderson, 312. Give us your thoughts on good old number 35.
Wow.
Your thoughts, Neil. What did you think of him?
Jeez. He only carried the ball 35 times as a rookie. 35.
And because
Wally was here.
that's right. That's right. We're gonna let him get the ball.
Yeah. Kicks and punt returns, 1985. He only returned a handful. He was all over it defensively. Yeah.
Maybe that should be for Khalil Herbert. Here's Shay Norley.
All right, the White Sox are going to be looking for a new manager this offseason after firing Pedro Grifol yesterday. Sox apparent criteria per Chris Getz is going to be someone outside the organization and currently in uniform. Stop me if you've heard that criteria before. Mm-hmm. The favorite option in media right now seemingly is Skip Schumacher, who was National League Manager of the Year before the wheels came off this year in Miami. Shot or no shot, Skip Schumacher would be the perfect hire for the White Sox.
That's a no shot. That's a no shot. First of all, if I'm Skip Schumacher, why would I want this job? You're already in the basement in a underwhelming organization in Miami Marlins. Why would you want this job? No matter the relationships you have in the front office with those with the White Sox, you're not winning here, Skip. You're not. And also, you're not the right person to be able to foster this young ball club to the next level, whatever that level is. So that's a no shot. Skip Schumacher is not the name I was thinking of.
Yeah, I would say that's a shot. I just don't think he'd take it. Now, if nobody else out there wants him, but you got to think, how many jobs average are open a year? They're saying Atlanta, Brian Snitker may walk away at 68. Done. I want to enjoy my life. Okay, how many? Okay, so if he walks away, if Skip Schumacher can get that job, I'm not saying he can, but if he could, he's obviously going to take Atlanta. They get Acuna back. They get Albies back. They had a Strider back. That team can win the World Series. Like, why would you take this one?
Well, I would agree. If Atlanta was open and if Skip Schumacher was available to the Atlanta Braves, the Braves, it was going to happen. It just happens in baseball, man. You've been on riding that crest, riding that wave for a while. 100-plus win ball club, almost unbeatable, and now you've got injuries. And now this is where you are. I would say that I would rather take the Atlanta Braves job than the White Sox. This is for a young manager, Cap. So, like, they're not gonna go to the organization. But think about all up and down Major League Baseball. What veteran manager would want this job?
But
you're going to get fired.
Skip Schumacher.
He's a young man.
Yeah, he's got to be
in his 30s. Yeah.
Is there a name out there for you, Hoodie? Is there somebody you're looking at? Like for me, if I'm the White Sox, I'd entertain. It was reported yesterday. John Morosi, Chris Fetter, the Tigers pitching coach, younger guy. He's done a stellar job with their staff. I would entertain bringing him in as a manager and giving him a shot.
And by the way, Schumacher looks younger than 44. Looks like he just came off the field.
He does.
Well, here's the thing. I said yesterday, Shay, and I won't get off of this until I find out more, but I just think that Chris Getz put himself in a box yesterday. He did. By saying that my choice is to find someone outside the organization. I think that you have to cast a wide net when you're this bad. This idea that you're limiting yourself and saying, well, here's my specifics. I don't think that the press need to know all that, quite frankly. I don't think everyone had to know that unless it was something that I found out or you found out, Cap, off the record. But you made it clear that it was someone on a Major League Baseball roster and no one within the organization. Grady Sizemore actually would be the right pick at this particular time. Where are you going? Seriously, he's already part of the organization. He's with Jesse Barfield, a Barfield guy, a Getz guy. So because you're spinning your wheels, why do you have to have someone that you're going to fire in 3 years or 2 years?
Yeah, I disagree with you. If I can get the right guy, not Terry Francona, I'm not talking about that. But if there is a Skip Shoemaker or somebody like that said, I'll take on that task like Brandon Hyde did with the Orioles. I'm willing to take that gig, but I want a 5-year deal and you're going to pay me solid money and I'm getting locked in here and I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to be the guy in charge here. Yeah, I would absolutely do it. Now, if that person doesn't exist, then you're Grady Sizemore or someone like that can make some sense. But yeah, I would absolutely hire him if I could get him. Somebody like it.
Do you understand that the White Sox manager is like the sixth most important thing to the team right now? Honest to God. Like the fifth or sixth. I mean, because it starts with ownership and it starts with the minor league system and major league system. Before you get to the manager, it's the other things that matter to the organization.
Don't disagree, but Pedro was not well liked by his team in there. I have got to fix that right there because that is like a festering thing. It's got to get fixed.
So a guy that is chummy with the players and still losing.
I didn't say that.
I'm not finished. Chummy with the players and still losing 100 games in a year. You gonna do that? Because that's what's gonna happen.
Well, I'm not saying chummy. I need somebody that is respected, that guys will play hard for. Yeah, I got to find that guy, whoever that is,
to fire him in 2 years. That's what's gonna happen. They're not going anywhere, Cap. You know this, but see, I don't know why you're having pushback with me on this, because there's nobody in that front office. There's nobody on your phone. There's no one in Sox circles that could tell you that, yes, things are looking up. It looks rosy. It's no rosy picture. The whole thing is flat.
I don't disagree, but if I hire the right guy with a little bit of street cred, a little cachet, he at least can demand that we are going to play a certain way. We're going to play hard. We're going to put this thing in. Brandon Hyde, who went to the Orioles, he won 50-some games 2 straight years, and they didn't fire him. They said, we're committed to you. And they built it. So, yeah, if that guy's out there, again, if Skip Shoemaker is as good as everyone thinks he is, he's probably taking another job. I mean, I'm more than Atlanta's going to open.
He will not go from one dumpster fire to another. He just won't do it. I don't think he should.
Probably not. But if you could get him and it costs you whatever it costs you, triple what you paid Pedro, and he would do it, I'm in.
But then what about the?
Now I got to get players.
Yeah, Shay. I mean, what about the rest? What about the? That's really the cart before the horse in a lot of ways, is it not?
You got a lot of pitching there in that system now. I'll give them credit on that. They do have pitching in that system from the Cannons and the Thorpes and this and that. Now, if Jerry says, well, I'm cutting payroll, I'm not going to spend anything, well, then no one's going to take the job.
Right.
You know?
All right. We got around the NFL. We got Jesse. We'll talk more with Jesse Rogers about this because he's coming up at 8:35.
The little guy. Let's do it.